Welcome to my channel, weebs. God, how did we get here? Never have I ever thought that I will live to see the day where One Piece fans are complaining about One Piece anime being rushed, like literally never. So let's talk about how did we get here. So if you don't know, One Piece anime is on hiatus for 6 months and this is the longest break ever for One Piece, all throughout its run for 20 plus years. And the reason for this is so they can improve the pacing of the anime. And Toei will release the remastered version of Fishman Island every Sunday for the next 6 months with Wano and Egret level animation and better pacing. You can say that the length of Fishman Island saga is medium compared to the longest running One Piece arcs like Dressrosa and Wano for example, and the OG version covered the whole saga within 50 episodes, where the remastered version will try to cover it within 21 episodes. Why I use the word try? Because there will of course be some cut contents and I'm a little worried about how that will work out. We will talk about it in a second, but first, why Toei is remastering One Piece and taking a break for better pacing when they use the one chapter per episode formula for 2 decades now. If you know which studio is making a new remake of One Piece, and they are a very good studio, they have worked on some of the biggest titles like Spy Family and Mahotsukai no Yome, etc. With the team of Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga working on this project, you can imagine how heavenly One Piece will look. Also with very good pacing against the slow pacing of the Toei version, their product is in grave danger. Of course, the new anime watchers will prefer the more shinier and Jujutsu Kaisen Chainsaw Man like pacing than what we have been getting from the Toei version until now. And truth to be told, Toei butchered a lot of arcs of One Piece with bad animation and pacing, and when which studio started adapting those arcs properly in the adaptation those arcs deserve, a lot of OG fans will switch to which studio version over Toei's. That's why Toei is taking a long break to provide Oda the time to cook. Meanwhile, they are remastering the old arcs like Fishman, but we still don't know that if the remastered version is just a recut like Dragon Ball Z Kai or a proper newly animated product. We have to wait and see. As of now, the first episode has just released this Sunday and there are already few complaints about how rushed the pacing is from the anime only One Piece fans. FYI, those who don't read the manga, as someone who have read the manga can confirm that there are a lot of fillers within the actual canon episode just to drag out the episode, and what they're doing in this version is just cutting those unnecessary fillers and adapting only the actual manga contents with some minor cuts from the manga like extra dialogues or unimportant character interactions to keep the pacing as fast as possible. And if we compare it with the OG, the remastered version has covered the OG's 5 episodes worth of content within just the first episode. That's fucking wild. Although I feel like there are some funny interactions between the characters which could have been kept. For example, the conversation between fake Nami and real Nami in the bar, and as a manga reader I felt a bit jarring the way that scene played out, which made me a little skeptical about the future of this remake. But as I've said before, One Piece fans will wait and see. As of now, I am really looking forward towards the new animation of Princess Shirahoshi. As for how the episode was, in my opinion, it was a very good episode. The pacing was fast but not too fast to call it rush. Actually, this is the real pacing of the One Piece manga. This is how fast every chapter of One Piece is, and I know it can be a little hard for the fans to adjust with this, but believe me, we will eventually get accustomed to it. And in my opinion, this is the pacing which future One Piece episodes are going to have, so better get used to it. And as for how far the episode covered, well, in the next episode, Straw Hat crew is going to finally ride on their ship Sunny after their reunion after 2 years from the Sumitomo saga and start the journey from Sabaody Archipelago to Fishman Island. Everything about it is so good that you can feel it how much the creators of Toei Animation worked hard for this single episode to be this high quality. Long-running anime series would be a thing of the past once One Piece comes to an end. As the sole survivor from the Big Three, competing along against big seasonal titles like Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, with Bleach coming back in seasonal 12-episode format with same animation quality as any other big titles, One Piece has outdone itself. Not only by the quality of story, which is still as good and engaging, but the high animation quality which no one could even dare ever think about achieving as a long-running show. One Piece had not only just survived, but also it is still the #1 shonen show and no other show can beat it. Although I don't know what are they going to do about the pacing, cause yeah, they are taking a break so they can fix the pacing, but what will they do? Cause once the anime start airing, it will eventually catch up to the manga. So can we expect little breaks like this in the future too from the anime? So yeah, this is a very good first episode. Can't wait for the next episode already. Although as I've said before, I'm a little skeptical regarding the cut contents of the future episode, but we'll see what happens in the future. And subscribe if you want to find the key to One Piece, and like so that Holy Jones will not haunt you in your dreams. Thanks Rishu for helping me with this video. Peace out.